Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain hypothesis. Hypothesis is a formal tentative statement of the expected relationship between two or more variables under the study. Hypothesis is considered as an intelligent guess or prediction that gives directional to the researcher to answer the research question. Hypothesis or hypothesis are defined as the formal statement of the tentative or expected prediction or explanation of the relationship between two or more variables in a specified population. A hypothesis helps to translate the research problem and objective into a clear explanation or prediction of the expected result or outcomes of the study. Good and Hatt said that hypothesis is a shrewd guess or an inference that is formulated and provisionally adopted to explain observed facts or conditions and to guide it further investigations. What is the importance of hypothesis? Hypothesis enables the researcher to objectively investigate new areas of discovery, thus helps in theory building. Hypothesis provides objectivity to the research activity. It provides directions to conduct research. Hypothesis provides clear and specific goal to the researchers. These goals provide the investigator with a basis for selecting sample and research procedure to meet the set goals. Without a hypothesis, a research would be an aimless wandering. Hypothesis provides a link between theories and actual practical research. It serves as a bridge between theory and reality. A hypothesis suggests the methodology to be chosen to conduct the study. It is a tentative statement of the anticipated results. It guides the researcher toward the direction in which the research should proceed. It stimulates the thinking process of the researcher, and the researcher forms the hypothesis by anticipating the outcome. It provides directions about the methodology to be chosen and techniques of data analysis. Hypothesis provides an understanding of the researchers about what to expect from the result of the study. It serves as a framework for drawing conclusion of a research study. Different types of hypothesis. There are different classifications, but in this video, I will explain 7 types of hypothesis. It's a simple, complex, empirical, null, alternative, logical, and statistical. Simple hypothesis. Simple hypothesis is that one in which there exists relationship between two variables. One is called independent variable or cause and the other is dependent variable or effect. Example, smoking leads to cancer. The higher ratio of unemployment leads to crimes. Complex hypothesis. Complex hypothesis is that one in which a relationship among variables exists. In this type, dependent and independent variables are more than 2. Example, smoking and other drugs leads to cancer, tension, chest infection, etc. The higher rate of unemployment, poverty, illiteracy leads to crimes like dacoit, etc. Empirical hypothesis, which means it is based on evidence. In scientific method, the word empirical refers to the use of working hypothesis that can be tested using observation and experiment. Empirical data is produced by experiment and observation. Question form hypothesis. It is simplest form of empirical hypothesis. It is simple case of investigation and researchers are adequately implemented by resuming a question. Example, how is the ability of 9th class students in learning moral values? Null hypothesis. Null the hypothesis that there is no significant difference between specified populations any observed difference being due to sampling or experimental error. It is denoted by H0. Alternate hypothesis. It is denoted by H1 or HA, is the hypothesis that sample observations are influenced by some non-random cause. Statistical hypothesis. A hypothesis which can be verified statistically called statistical hypothesis. The statement would be logical or illogical, but if statistic verifies it, it will be statistical hypothesis. Directional hypothesis. Directional hypothesis predicts the direction of the relationship between the independent and dependent variable. Example, high quality of nursing education will lead to high quality of nursing practice skill. Another example, girls' ability of learning moral science is better than boys. Non-directional hypothesis. Non-directional hypothesis predicts the relationship between the independent variables and the dependent variables, but does not specify the directional of the relationship. Example, teacher-student relationship influence students' learning. There is no significant difference between 9th class boys and girls' abilities of learning moral values. Causal hypothesis. Causal hypothesis predicts a cause and effects relationship or interaction between the independent variable and dependent variable. This hypothesis predicts the effect of the independent variable on the dependent variable. Associative hypothesis. Associative hypothesis predicts an associative relationship between the independent variable and the dependent variable. When there is a change in any one of the variables, changes also occurs in other variable. What are the different characteristics of a good hypothesis? A good hypothesis must be written in declarative form using present tense. It must contain variables, populations under study, and should be relevant to the research problem and objectives. Characteristic features of a good hypothesis. Number 1, conceptual clarity, empirical reference, objectivity, specificity, relevant, testability, consistency, simplicity, availability of technique, purposiveness, verifiability, profundity of effects, economical. Conceptual clarity. A good hypothesis consists of clearly defined and understandable concepts. It is stated in a very clear terms, the meaning and implications of which cannot be doubted. Empirical reference. A research must have an ultimate empirical reference. No usable hypothesis can anybody moral judgments. A good hypothesis must have empirical basis from the area of inquiry. Objectivity. Hypothesis must be objective. Objectivity in data collection and should be able to keep research activity from researcher value judgment. Relevant. The hypothesis should be relevant to the problem and objectives under inquiry. In addition, hypothesis must have relevance with a theory under test in a research process. Testability. Hypothesis should be testable and should not be a moral judgment. It should be directly and indirectly measurable. It must be verifiable. Example, a hypothesis such as bad parents produce bad children cannot be tested. A testable hypothesis clearly states the manipulatable independent variable and measurable dependent variables in specific population, which provides a clear idea about an intervention protocol and whether it will be implemented precisely and consistently as a treatment in the study. A good hypothesis states the causal link between independent and dependent variables, which is later evaluated by using inferential statistical tests. Consistency. A hypothesis should be consistent with an existing body of theories, research findings and other hypotheses. It should correspond with existing knowledge. Purposiveness. The researcher must formulate only purposeful hypotheses. Purposiveness refers to the relevance of hypothesis to the research problem and its objectives. Verifiability. A good hypothesis should be verifiable in practical terms. Profundity of effect. A good hypothesis should have profound effect upon a variety of research variables. The formulation of hypothesis plays an important role in the theory building. Sources of hypothesis. Research hypotheses are generated from a variety of sources such as theoretical or conceptual framework, academic literature, previous research, real-life experiences. Theoretical framework. Theoretical framework or conceptual frameworks are the most important source of hypothesis. Through a deductive approach, these hypotheses are drawn for testing them. Example, Pavlov's theory. A hypothesis can be drawn about modification of behavior. Previous research. Findings or previous research may be used for framing the hypothesis for a new study that have an area of relevance. Academic literature. Academic literature is based on formal theories, empirical evidences, experiences, observations, and conceptualizations of academicians. These literatures may serve as good source of formulating hypotheses for research studies. Thank you.